Hello, today is the 13th day of our GKS guide. It's a bit late, but let's do this. And for today, I'll be sharing with you some common mistakes done by previous scholars, previous applicants who weren't able to get the scholarship. And probably these are solely based on my opinion, based on those who I see online as well asking questions about what to do, what to change, where to focus on. And the first thing that a lot of these applicants fail to do is actually answer the guide questions. In my previous video, I mentioned the guide questions you need to satisfy. If you do not answer these questions, it's obviously a negative thing for you because they are there to, well, get to know you more, and these are the things they want to know about you. So if you don't provide this information, the less likely you'll get the scholarship. Number two, in the essay, if your storyline, for example, you have 5 paragraphs, each paragraph is separate in terms of there's no continuity, there's no storyline. That's already a no-no for the reviewers. If, for example, at first you're mentioning about your experiences now, then you on the second paragraph you did a throwback when you're studying in high school, and then on the third paragraph you go back to your childhood. It's like there's no concrete or line or storyline that they can follow. Obviously they'll get lost with your essay, hence of course they won't take time to read it, probably not be able to understand what you're saying. Therefore, these are some of the things you should avoid. Number 3 is, especially with the introduction, if your introduction is not as impactful as it should be, this is gonna be a problem. Impactful in a way that you're not able to capture the reader's attention or impart the storyline that will be running throughout your essay. Meaning, by reading the introduction, I would be able to understand the entirety of the essay. It's the starting point. Introduction is the starting point. I should be able to start there, and until the end, it should be following a storyline. And if I'm not able to establish the starting point in the introduction, that's gonna be a problem for you. And the fourth issue with a lot of the essays would be the conclusion. Conclusion is where you conclude. It's the name itself, conclusion. A lot of the essays I saw they were adding additional information in the conclusion part. That's supposed to be conclusion, meaning summarizing the introduction until the body. You should not be adding additional information there. Meaning, all in your body part, you should have mentioned all the things you need to mention, and then by conclusion, you tie up everything. You can go back to a quote you mentioned in the introduction. You can go back to the experience you had in the introduction, because that could be a good way of tying things up. But if you add additional information in the conclusion, it would appear as if you are not concluding the essay and then trying to add additional information. That actually makes the essay a bit more confusing. So by learning these common mistakes and then trying to avoid them in your essays would give you a higher chance of getting the scholarship. Again, if you want to know more about Global Career Scholarship Program, just follow and like this video. And if you have questions, just leave them in the comment section. I'll try to reply to them as fast as I can during my free times, because I'm starting my classes at Tang University for my last semester now. Bye bye.